Episode 557 of the TV Dudes, recorded September 19th, 2025. Gen V Season 2.
This week, we're back with the second season of Amazon's badass spin-off of shockingly good adaptation. That's right, we're talking Gen V Season 2.
We'll tell you who is the best character and why it's Emma.
Why is it Emma? Well, in just a few. But first, I'm Nick.
And I'm Les. And we're the TV Dudes.
Compound TV Dudes.
Yes. And you know a bunch of V's that Jen isn't all we watch this week.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a new
No, we never to the diaries.
No! Like, that's the thing we don't need a new thing for because we always need to do Patreon first.
Yes. Fair enough. Patreon.com/TVDudes. You can hear us do the weekly show for free. That's where you should be listening to it anyway. Plus, at $1 a week, you get an extra episode. This week, more urban warfare as we review 2005's Doom so that you don't have to.
Oh, absolutely. Breaking out the BFGs.
Yeah, I don't know if this is considered a big gun in Carl Urban's oeuvre.
Oeuvre.
But oeuvre. Brett Oeuvre. But yeah, we watched it. The Rock is in it. Other people are in it. We'll tell you all about it over at patreon.com/TVDudes. It's a first-person podcast experience that you can go check out right now.
Indeed.
But before we get to all of that, we have the rarest of rarities here on a TV Dudes episode.
Well, it's only rare since we've taken over.
It's true.
Us two antisocial
We do not
grumps.
like scheduling with other people. But we have a special guest on the TV Dudes. We are joined by Marvin Lanier, host of everybody's new favorite podcast, Screen.Write.Repeat. Welcome, Marvin.
Hi. Thanks for having me on, guys. How you doing?
Doing great. We will, let this cat out of the bag. Nick and I already know a little bit about Screen.Write.Repeat, but Marvin, you want to tell folks about it?
Yes. So I had this crazy fever dream putting together a podcast where we basically essentially create a writer's room experience. And Les and Nick were very gracious to come on. Because I don't know if you guys know this, you listen to this podcast, they are idea machines. So the essential idea of the podcast is that we try to pretend we're the screenwriters of certain television shows, and then we come on and try to do like a breaking episode, and then we go off and we write, and we come back and we go off and write, we come back, and then we do a table read of the episode that best represents the show.
And so far we've done 3 of them. 3 different shows.
Can we say what the shows are, or is that spoiling?
I think it's spoiling. I think we should keep it.
Yeah, we'll keep it. So Marvin came up with this cool wheel that we literally, like Wheel of Fortune, spin this wheel. And,
I suppose we've already given hints in our diaries. Like we watched.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
We watched a bunch of things for another project we were doing.
No,
we can't talk about it right now.
Can figure out why
I've watched a lot of this show for no reason lately.
A show that I resisted watching for a decade that suddenly I binged. I wonder what the clue could be.
It's definitely not an HBO prestige show. Definitely
not. But it's been really cool. I mean, yeah, like you said, anybody who's ever listened to our show, like, we get irritated at half the shit we watch and then spool off on tangents of quote unquote fixing it to the point that I misremember half the crap. Like, was that us or was that headcanon or was that real?
What we really do is we get into that in Patreon a lot.
And so breaking these episodes is really fun. Like, that's honestly, even if we weren't doing anything else with it, I think even if you've never written a screenplay, everybody listening to these kinds of podcasts is that nerd, right? Where you've sat around at a party and been like, well, if I was fixing 30 Rock or whatever, you do this. And so that's kind of what the break episodes are. But then going away and writing them, seeing if you can kind of jump on that voice and really get the tone of the show. Also, just the, like, never touching the clutch, switching gears between genres is a trip. Veering from one show to the next on a spin of a wheel. It's been a cool challenge, I thought. I'm looking forward to people hearing it.
Yeah, I am too. And you guys are very, very good at this. Like, literally, it was really hard for me not to choose your last script. I was trying to tell you that before you got off. I was like, it was so hard for me not to choose your script over mine. So,
Sure.
yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it's been a fun. I can't wait for people to hear it. I think people are gonna enjoy it.
Yeah. So,
It was not hard for me to pick my script every time.
I'm sure it's not.
I was gonna say I'm right that like maybe that is arrogant of me, but like nah, I'm cool with it.
No, by the time Nick's done living with it, like he doesn't have that.
Every time I finish a script, I'm like fucking no
fucking
notes,
gold,
suck
nailed
it,
it.
Shakespeare.
Which is hilarious because like I've watched you engineer audio, and it's the opposite. Like 2 days will go
'Cause I
by,
give a
and
shit
he'll
about
listen
that.
back, and he'll be like, "Everything's
This
terrible.
is terrible. This is
Everything's
awful.
terrible. Why am I breathing when I talk?
This is
What weakness?
what even what why do I even do this?
Oh my God.
How dare I have a tongue in my mouth? It's terrible." Yeah.
You two are like silver tongued devils. I mean, you can write. You can write. You can talk. You can spin some yarns. It takes a lot for me to get it out. So,
Oh, pshaw, go on.
yeah.
Well,
But speaking of,
Maybe we should have people on more often if they're gonna like.
I
Do they
didn't realize it was all
compliment
going to be complimentary. I just assumed it would be.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, we're gonna have to talk about diaries, and he might have.
What
What are we gonna do
what
with
if you have
someone that
conflicting opinions? All right. Let's get into
Well,
it.
I can't remember. What was Randy like? Did like
It's been years from now. Who?
Oh God, Randy was like, no, I didn't really like that show. I'm watching Adolescent. What was that show? Not
no
Adolescent.
no Orville was trash.
No, Randy loved Orville.
Yeah, Randy loved it.
No,
Randy
we loved Orville.
and he hated. What was that show about dogs?
Fucking
Yeah,
Oh,
he hated that
he hated
show.
that
Beach
shit.
Cop Detectives.
Yeah.
Now I actually can't remember what the actual
Terriers.
name of the
It's terriers.
It's Terriers. Sorry, Beach
You know-
Cop Detectives is like
Oh man,
so good.
it's so good.
You know what
Kind of wish it
show
was
he
called
really loved,
Beach Cop
guys?
Detectives.
Do you remember what show he really loved though? Real Rob.
Real Rob.
His
Real
favorite.
Rob.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
No,
long
he's probably at
running
home
joke.
right now watching a Real Rob marathon.
That's
He's
as old as the
probably
Tom Hanks joke or
Yeah. Oh fuck.
or the Johnny Neal milk thing.
Oh man, Johnny Meal.
There's some
Wow,
some
that's a deep cut,
deep
man.
cuts, deep TV
Oh, yeah.
cuts.
Oh
No,
man.
I've been a long time listener. I've been on once before. I was on when Grant was on. Still on. It was like way back before you were on, Nick.
Grant, that's the before times.
Yeah,
Ah,
before
in
four
the
times.
before when we spoke the true.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, I think it's while we got you here, why don't we get into TV diaries and
Okay.
see what we all watched this week?
Sure.
The Diaries of the Television Dudes. Brought to you by only the finest cocaine wine.
Let's
Marvin,
give Marvin the floor before we
Yeah.
hit desserts.
All right. So my TV diaries. Oh, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I just got done watching Only Murders of the Building, which is starting back pretty good.
I've heard the fifth season. I've heard it's going well.
My
Yeah.
God,
That it's strongest. Like that. Like they're going. If this is their last one, that they're going out.
I don't
strong.
think I've watched a full season
I'm
of that since the
too-
first one.
Fuck, I'm 2 or 3 behind at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty caught up, and I've seen everything. And I actually think last season was pretty good too. It was all about investigating what happened to Zaz, which I guess spoilers. But
No,
this
but I love that.
season-
I love Jane Lynch.
Yeah, and this season it's all about the doorman, and there's like this whole weird conspiracy thing going on, and it's really interesting.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well, good to know that that's sitting out there and ready to binge.
yeah, and they're doing well. Let's see, what else am I watching? Alien Earth. I know that's on your TV watch list, and that's
Oh yeah.
the appointment viewing every episode. I'm like, oh, it's time. Let's go.
So we
Welcome to
really
Earth
thought
with aliens.
Alien Earth. We really thought that that this week's penultimate would be
Yeah, we got that one wrong.
the one that would break off. That like shit would go bananas. That last episode was setting up everything kind of being loose,
Mhm.
and then this episode just opened with them basically just
They get
clearing
that
up
shit
the
under
clutter,
control almost.
like super quick. I was totally wrong. I thought they were going to do a bug shit penultimate, no pun intended, penultimate, and then a falling action final episode. And I'm gathering that next episode's going to be the one that nukes that island from orbit and launches the Nostromos.
Oh yeah,
I don't know that we'll see the Nostromos launch on the show, but it technically happens the same year as the show is happening.
are we sure? Because like I thought they were already out there.
I don't know. I thought the Nostromos launched.
Maybe they're already
that
out
year.
there and
Maybe
they
I'm
just
wrong.
changed their directive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I thought they launched that year that it was Utani, but also, in the previous episode when Boy Cavalier is talking to Yutani, and they were like, well, the science vessel already, like a deep space science vessel like that coming near Earth already violates blah, blah, blah. And like, oh, there's certain rules for certain ships. And like Nick and I immediately had a moment of like, is that why you redirected a fucking mining vessel of space truckers to be the chumps that like, no, it's not a science vessel. What?
No, that's a totally different thing.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good point, actually.
I was like, is this Yutani getting around whatever intercorporate treaties there are?
Yeah. Man, I've seen some people have some problems with the show, and I'm like, man, I'm not seeing it contradict anything. I think it's setting up stuff and reinforcing
I think the only thing it probably contradicts is a lot of the Ridley Scott afterward stuff.
Well, he did enough like side quills or half quills or whatever to this that that I'm not sure. When you say Ridley Scott's Alien, I don't know what is Ridley Scott's canon. Like, there's the Alien franchise, and then there's what that dude's glommed on. Like, Raised by Wolves is almost in this universe.
It's almost in this universe. I don't think it quite is, but I think
it isn't quite.
Yeah.
I am thrilled that this movie has, or that this show has not brought up I'm sure they eventually are going to have to touch on it, but I'm glad it hasn't brought up the black goo constantly. Nick and I were deeply afraid that, I don't like the black goo. And,
oh God.
And Nick and I were deeply afraid that they were going to explain it as somehow factoring into why she can hear the xenomorph.
No, I don't think that's what it is.
But I don't think
I just think it's like just her ability to control radio frequency.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for a reveal for that to be dumb. But no, I think it might just be.
I think Marvin just hit on it. I think it's just part and parcel with her ability to fuck with frequencies.
Right, because she can hear the hive mind signal,
which is how she fucks with TVs when he didn't teach her to do that.
I guess I'm just more in the Alien franchise. I'm waiting for it to get more complicated and dumb at the same time.
Whereas the giant tall baby, that fights everybody at the end.
That's a deceptively simple. Like, no, we've had the answer the whole time. Like,
right.
I'm loving Kirsch being a kind of petty bitch of a.
No one likes a sore loser.
Man,
come on.
Also, him running into the kids in the hallway and. The show has had the show's had a lot of really great child moments. Well, like earlier, the fucking reveal of that's your sister. Her name's Marcy. Like, we were like, we thought the show was going to keep that hidden for so long, and instead, like a little kid, Smiley just like gushes it out.
Exactly.
When he runs into Kirsch holding the body, it feels like a caught child.
Exactly.
Like you. If you were an adult, you might keep lying until the absolute bitter end. But if you're a child, there's like something in you that expects that like at some point the adult's like, okay, well the jig's up now. Yeah, we're and he just confesses it all. Like, so the man from the ship has been talking to me in my head, and Kirsch is, I know that.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, get my grounding over with, please. And
I let that all fucking go down.
Yeah, like that kid is fully like, oh, just ground me. Yeah. I got the biggest kick out of that. Also, Smee just snapping on the beach when he's just covered in blood.
Oh man,
all of that was just tragic as fuck.
They look like it, right, but none of them are ready to handle this. And I love that it's really brilliant, and their acting is all great. Like,
I was amazed.
They really are nailing the kid aspect of it.
I was afraid it was going to be a show full of like Shazam, like an adult playing a child badly.
Right.
No, I think it's the same calculus as playing drunk. Most drunk people are trying to not be perceived as drunk. Right. Like, kids aren't trying to be performatively kiddish.
No. And honestly, all you have to do is try to act like an adult, because adults don't try to act like adults. But if you look like you are, then you look like a child.
A weird judo flip.
Right. No. Yeah.
Also,
it is like drunk people because
Wendy's brother basically cooking nibs to the ground there.
Fuck.
Like having to choosing sides there. Like Wendy's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. You're fucking starting to. You got a pet xenomorph now, and then your friend is. I feel like I can't take you off this island now."
Honestly, the moment she released it from the cage and just killed a bunch, I realized they're grunt soldiers or security guards.
Smart way to get around CG by having that show up on the monitor instead of most like.
Yeah, we got to have basically a video game cutscene that I didn't mind the CG of, because oh my god,
it's also like
did this series triple the body count for xenomorphs across the franchise?
Well, I think we've gotten used in Aliens when there was a bunch of them. All of a sudden, a bunch of Colonial Marines could pop them, and like they weren't as deadly.
Right.
And all of a sudden, in this one, it's like ninja rules. If there's one ninja, you are fucked.
Right. 5 ninjas, you could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 ninjas, no sweat.
Also,
Right.
the sheep knowing pie is both scary as fuck, but then it being a sarcastic
It
bitch
being shitty about it.
and like
Literally.
saying, hoofing the first 2 numbers and then dropping a load for the
Boy Cavalier's gonna get a fucking eye octopus
absolutely.
in his face.
I keep ever since they showed it do it, now every time it's watching anybody, I keep noticing that every once in a while one of its eye like Trivial Pursuit slices will come back
Right.
and plug in, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize you weren't entirely looking at me.
Right. It's looking at other things. That thing is calculating. It's called the Tia Solace, right? And
Okay.
it's like the best addition to the show. Like,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And it's really weird, but at some
We call it
point,
the Octa Eye.
what's that?
We call it the Octa Eye.
Yeah,
Octopus.
someone pointed out that it's only attacking the left eye, and it is female. So it could potentially there could be like a male that protect the right.
Oh, that rules.
I love that.
That'd be
I
cool.
love that so much. I also I was telling Nick, I think part of that thing's long game of like evolutionarily why it works so well, it's impossible not to start to think of it as the thing it's in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And it's not that you don't know that there's a monster in that sheep. Like, don't you know, I feel I remain afraid of the sheep, but I realize already that I'm capping its intelligence at what at how smart, not just how smart I think a sheep is, how smart I think a sheep can ever be.
Right.
And that
Right.
thing's well above it.
Right. I think it's probably one of its really good defense mechanisms.
Absolutely. And the longer it's because definitely part of its the way it works is to just chill. Like a huge part of its its process and everything is definitely patience and waiting.
Right.
And I think that that's because it knows that it picks the smallest, most helpless thing it can get to first, like a cat or a sheep or something, right? And the longer it can stay in it, I'm sure it's noticed the more sloppy everyone gets around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start treating it like it's that thing instead of what it
Yep.
actually is. So
And that man, his helper, the bald guy, I can't remember his name, but Boy Cavalier's like other assistant that's not Kirsch, when he's like, hey, we should every time we move one, this is insane.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's a whole logistical containment problem
Yeah.
that we move these things out of a secure location. Yeah,
Like-
but also, yeah, you should move that thing constantly because it figures out its environment.
that's the best reason to do it. Is that
Yeah. You
it-
should keep
it
that thing
learns.
actually moving so it can't figure out.
Yeah.
It's-
How to
it's
puzzle
way
out
too
of
small.
it.
Like if it gets out and embeds itself in the planet, like just if we lose it somewhere on Earth, you'll never find it again.
Never.
It'll live here now. It's an invasive species, and we'll never get it all the way off the planet.
Right.
And I don't think I'd really considered that like, oh fuck, this is Australia with rabbits.
Right. Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could just be in it. Yeah. It could just be here.
No, keeping these monsters on planet is insane.
It's why I don't think that I know we've never been to Earth in the Alien franchise, but I don't think there's a Prodigy Island
Oh, I'm sure.
after this year.
To be
I
here.
think they nuke this fucking thing from orbit. It's
Hey,
the only
why
way
don't they
to
ever
be
mention
sure.
the Prodigy Island
Right.
or Prodigy as the company ever in the next movies
ever?
ever?
Yeah.
I know that Alien franchise has a little bit of a like cutesy flirt with the Blade Runner franchise
Yeah.
sometimes. I do think whether that's really connected or not, I do think Kirsch's hair is a nod to Roy Batty.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah,
Oh.
that
Because I don't have any other reason why Tim Oliphant is sporting that fucking crazy white do. It works for him. Anything would work
Yeah,
for him. He's
I mean,
Tim Oliphant.
It was cool. So
someone was like, he's still too hot. Get his eyebrows
Do
off.
something. Seriously.
yeah.
You can't nerf the man. It's
Ah, damn it.
Going back.
I thought it would
to,
be like Sam Elliott's mustache.
say that
Going
again.
back to Wendy's thing with the biomechanical stuff, the aliens actually is canonically like biomechanical, so that's part of the reason she's probably able to pick up on their signals.
Ooh,
Yeah, because it's an engineered bioweapon
that's right.
sort of thingy.
Yeah,
That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Man, all of the constant Peter Pan stuff has been fun throughout the series and added a weird just weird air to it.
This is the only time where I fully bought into the perfect predator of the alien, though, of like how fat, like it kills two people at the same time, one with its mouth and the tail, like simultaneously.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's got a real like staring at you while it like, oh no, I'm good. I'm not gonna kill anybody. Like while it kills someone else with the tail. And, did you just do that? No.
Right. Here's something to consider, actually. So the Wailing Utani is like obsessed with this thing, right? So maybe they know that this is the reason that they want this organism because of Wendy. Maybe because they get some sort of data or something and they see that she was able to control it and they're like,
there's some reason where Wailing Utani is going to come out of this and go, out of all those invasive species, we want that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's what it is because they can see the death and destruction happening across the island just at her whistle or her click.
Oh, and they think they can control it if they get the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's seen. It's the only one they've seen as any level of control. The eye thing you can't control.
No. Everything else views itself as the king of the planet.
Yeah. Have we not seen the plant bud thing do anything yet?
It has not done anything.
Damn it!
It's driving me nuts. I want to see what it does.
I feel like that Simpsons episode. Mom, I'm waiting for the Yakuza in the white suit to do something this whole time. You know it's going to be cool.
You just know if you go inside, he's going to do something cool.
So Marvin, Nick and I were discussing our thoughts on why Kirsch allowed them to go to the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he's going to capture it anyway. And my theory is that it is because if you stop that plan anytime short of that, Morrow won't come back on the island with the incursion team. He'll still be out there doing plan B or C or D or
try another thing that
whatever.
you might not know about.
But Kurt, like if you'll risk letting it go far enough, then you can snare the entire incursion team and Morrow.
Yeah, because they caught it fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that also cracked me up. That they throw a net down and catch that bitch.
No, they were waiting there.
Oh yeah,
they were totally waiting to do it.
Yeah.
But I had the same moment of like, why would you risk that? But like, nope. There's been a cockiness this whole time. We saw the episode open with him calmly just standing there, beeping doors open while they sweep up those bugs in a dustpan.
Right.
That was hilarious.
I think Kirsch is like way ahead of the curve.
Disrespectful.
So like he's thinking like you could see the contempt on his face every time he talks to Boyd.
Oh, love
you
it.
Could see it, and like I'm like, I'm just waiting for you to fuck this guy up somehow. You know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I think my long running theory was that Kirsch was sick of being underling to Boy Cavalier, and that was going to be playing into it, but it could just be espionage efficiency.
It could be.
I really do like that they aren't prepared for the xenomorph to get out. That was not part of the plan. And as soon as they fuck up with Wendy and like she goes off and like, oh shit, okay, we got to get to the kids before she gets to the kids. Like they're way more afraid of Wendy than they are of any of the fucking shit in that room.
The moment that Boy Cavalier realizes he's just done the thing he was warning against, when he's like, no, we can't, let the kids get a thought in their head. If they start thinking we aren't safe here, then you can't talk. We aren't safe here?
Shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nah, I did just say that, didn't I? Shit.
Hey, where are we with a resurrection and reset? I mean, theoretically.
But practically, we ain't cracked it. All right, well, that's the
shit.
Yeah.
I think the flies are actually pretty cool, too. I mean,
they are.
It makes
very
sense
CG,
that
but
that's
they're
how
very
that's how they eat, and that's how they build their nests and stuff. Like, it's just like a regular fly, regurgitate and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I love just how shocked, like, it genuinely hasn't occurred to him that something would kill the sense.
Well, they must eat minerals because there's not a lot of biologicals on there where they come from. What planet do you think the eye thing is from? Because you know that the eye thing must be the dominant whatever it's thing.
Has to be. Yeah.
Like,
oh, man.
I can't imagine anything else.
Right.
I would love to see more about that eye, like going forward.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's fave. The actor that played Morrow in an interview, and they asked him, he was like, "That's the one I would never want to run into. It creeps me out. It's the best thing I've seen on the show."
Yeah.
So, what else you been watching?
What else? Got some Peacemaker in today. Caught up to episode 4. It's been a fun little show. I love the new dance sequence. The new dance sequence that they have on there. I think it's really fun. James Gunn just likes to have fun with his stuff, and
he also that band is the same band that's they're the fake Mighty Crabjoys.
Oh, really?
Superman. Yeah, it's the band called Foxy Shazam that James Gunn just absolutely loves.
Don't they play in the Guardians Christmas special too? Yeah.
Oh,
no, that is a different band.
Was that a different band?
Kevin Bacon's band?
No, that's a different band.
That's Kevin Bacon's. You're okay.
The Guardians is Kevin Bacon's band, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I'm
that's
getting
cool.
my
But
nepotism.
no, Foxy Shazam is a band from Ohio.
Getting my nepotism mixed up.
And I think the Guardians band is actually a different band entirely than either of those.
What are you guys thinking about the alternate timeline so far?
I'm pretty sure it's Earth X. I don't think we've seen a black person over there yet.
I would say that makes sense of why Adebayo hasn't shown up, or Vigilante maybe. That they kill anyone with mental problems or like the like that's not pure or whatever.
So you think it's like a little bit more nefarious over there?
Yeah, I think it's Earth X. I think I think that's why he's blue, not red, but it's still the same creepy ass white dragon costume.
Yeah,
right.
But I think the top trio is so I'm pretty sure that the freedom fighters that he murdered through that building were genuinely freedom fighters, like Uncle Sam freedom fight. Like I think that is a fascist Nazi world.
If they're defending democracy,
doesn't know it yet.
If they're defending democracy, they're doing it like Helldivers. Democracy's not done with you.
Interesting.
But that's my bet right now.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just the bombs, though. You know, there were quote unquote, as far as we know, innocent people there. So
yeah,
right. Well, also they were blowing up a DMV. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that doesn't seem like a strategic thing.
But that's my bet right now, that the reveal is going to be that his best universe ever is not, and that it's still your family, but also your family still sucks.
Right. He's got to give it up.
Yeah. But my dad's a nice Nazi now.
Right.
Damn it.
Right.
No.
Also, I saw Nerdist or somebody that was pointing out whether the alien that Augie shoots, that they get all the shit from, is all of this a long game setting up Darkseid coming? That are those the bugs of New Genesis and Apocalypse or whatever, like the critters that Apocalypse hates, or the Darkseid hates?
Oh, right. The bugs.
Yeah.
They just call them bugs, I think.
But they've also shown apparently in the comics that bugs can use mother boxes and build tech and shit. So like, is that closet just basically a boom tube?
And just Forager shows up from Young Justice.
I love that so much.
Forager.
But yeah, I'm digging just how fucking fast and crazy and comic booky all of this is.
Yeah.
So I am still thrown. Nick just brought it up a bunch. Like, I am still thrown a little bit by how cavalier James Gunn has been in the shift from, like, he started Peacemaker technically not in charge of everything, and then now he is, and you could definitely feel the, like, oh yeah, the closet just had to be a closet, but now I run the world.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the linchpin plot point of season 2.
Which to me is going to be, everything he's going to do is going to be pretty good, but also Peacemaker season 1 was better than this season, and probably will be the best, that, because he still had an overarching person to tell him no.
Oh, yeah.
And
I don't think Peter Safran's that guy.
There are things that matter to me that don't matter to James Gunn, and it's what's keeping me from, like...
That's the main thing. There's definitely things that I care about that he cares about, but there's definitely things that I care about.
I don't even know why Adebayo is even in this season. It feels like he doesn't give a shit about that character anymore. Vigilante hasn't done shit.
Yeah, he's just
not
like... Well, he helped him. He helped him kill the body.
But he doesn't get to... Man, I want to see him fucking fight, do some shit. Like when he tapped in season 1, he taps Peacemaker on the shoulder because he can't shoot that kid.
Right.
And it's like, buddy, I got you.
Well, I mean,
and it's simultaneously a sweet moment, and also he's a monster.
At least they're not walking back an arc with him like they're doing with Adebayo.
Right,
like,
right.
you know,
that
her
drives
learning
me nuts. I don't really like what they've done.
Her learning that her relationship was more important to their job, and then all of a sudden it's not. Like, I think character continuity matters, not comic book continuity. I think character continuity matters.
That's the main thing that's driven me nuts. I don't care that they flip closet. I think I mentioned it last time. There's retconning the closet to be more important than it was, or taking away that Augie's some kind of racist tech genius. I kind of think that's funny. He's just a racist thief. That's hilarious to me.
Right.
But then there's retconning, like, Adebayo's relationship evaporated off screen.
Or Harcourt dating Rick Flag. She was not Rick Flag. Her and Rick Flag didn't even know each other in that first season.
Well, and I promise when they made that Suicide movie, I don't think anybody was thinking that they were sleeping together.
That was, and also that wasn't that was not the reason Harcourt hates him in season 1.
Gotcha.
No.
That's just not how. Like, no matter how much retconning they do, is like.
Be real though. My main thing is I just really want Grillo's hair white. What the fuck?
So when they
isn't it?
When they mentioned he broke his back, and I was like, did it fucking fuck up your hair? Like, did they have to shave off your hair? And
grew
like,
back? I mean, like,
Was it-
honestly,
did you have
Was it
brain
white
damage,
in
and
the
they had to
first
go in
season?
and like,
no,
is
it's
that a
white in
wig?
Creature Commandos.
like
Was it-
I don't
I was
I don't
waiting.
actually care. Make his hair black in the comic or in the cartoon if he
Right.
doesn't want to fucking dye his hair.
Because I understand Frank Grillo's like 50 and looks fantastic, and I don't know, man. Dyeing his hair white might be the thing that suddenly
He might
shows us
he might turn into the end of Last Crusade
Right,
where they
right.
picked the wrong cup.
right. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe he's seen himself with white hair,
Like
and
a
was
Dorian
never.
Gray painting of a hairdo.
Right,
Like
I
he's
don't know.
gonna shrivel and die.
But either way,
He
it's-
might be right. I don't know.
It's weird. that
So
it's
what
white
you're
in the
saying is he
cartoon.
needs
But
Kirsch's
it's weird
hair.
that it's
Right.
that those two things are Creature Commando. Creature Commandos feels like an older property, so it's freaking me out that that's modern day. It's not in the 70s like I think it is.
So to combine Creature Commandos and Peacemaker, the thing that I would kill to see is them to take GI Robot to what I'm pretty sure is Earth X,
yes.
and just let him.
Oh my
let him
God.
Just that is letting
Oh,
him live on
man.
the farm for the rest of his life, man. Just let him be the
Yes.
happiest Nazi killing robot on Earth.
I have not watched Creature Commandos. I need to watch that.
Sorry, repeat that, Marvin.
Oh, I've not watched Creature Commandos. I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
trip.
my God.
It's pretty fun.
I actually like Creature Commandos. Even Creature Commandos has a problem with their fish character, like doesn't quite land.
yeah.
But even that felt to me a more consistent and through line. What else do we have? I mean, we watched the I don't know if you watched Task, Marvin.
No, I saw it on HBO. I've seen the trailer. I think it looked interesting. I haven't watched it yet though.
It is definitely, it's the same writer as Mayor of Easttown, and it's set in the same Delco, like Philly area, Delco County. So it's got that same kind of vibe, but it is a fucking slow motion clusterfuck of everyone trying to do their best in a situation with no good options and just each ruining each other's plans. Like, you got like the world's worst FBI task force run by Ruffalo, who's drunk as balls, and like the 4 losers they put with him, and then you've got these 3 dipshits that are on a crime spree, like Omar from The Wire, just like robbing drug houses basically, and like in the first episode, everything goes predictably
I think
wrong.
Omar would know not to grab a kid.
Right. Like everything goes predictably wrong, but then the first episode ends with them having one of the drug robberies go wrong. They kill everybody in the house, lose one of their own dudes in the process, and then on the way out the door, a little kid is like, "Dad, are you one of my dad's friends?"
Oh,
Yeah.
And they take that, like, he not knowing what to do, not being able to, like, they're not going to shoot that kid in the living room.
Right.
They should just turn and leave, but he's seen their faces. But you should just take that chance.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you got to roll the dice on that.
But they take that kid.
Oh my God.
And so like at the end of the first episode, both Nick and I were like, okay, they've gotten somehow into the realm of like, there's enough complications and enough bad ideas at once here that this is, I can't quite look away.
Yeah, no, like it's episode 2 was definitely interesting to me because I was like, yeah, here's a bunch of people trying to do the best they can when there are, like, we've used up all the good decisions last episode.
Right.
There aren't
Right.
good ideas left.
Right. Like a character finds out the clusterfuck that's going on and
they don't-
immediately tries to,
Because they don't,
End
turns out they don't have money.
right.
They have a bunch of fucking uncut fentanyl.
They also think they've stolen a bunch of money. They have not. They've stolen a bunch of
because they
uncut
got there
fentanyl.
before the drug buy.
Yep.
Whoever their
It
contact is in the
all a
gang
fuck
fucked
up.
them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so their idea is to sell this fentanyl and it's like, look, I know you don't want to do a total loss on that robbery, but you need to flush this fentanyl down the toilet so no one can ever connect you
Dude,
to this
you need to
crime.
cut bait. Yeah, this is
And
a double
cut
bag
bait,
of-
go to Mexico, fucking start over.
like a character figures it out, like realizes what's going on in the second episode, like how bad this is, and immediately tries to like fix it as much as you can. Like okay, nope, this has to go there, and this has to go. Nope, we're not doing any of this, and realizes that they're already so fucked they can't. You can't just walk away at this point.
Wow.
And says like what is probably the sum up line so far of the show of what have you done to us?
What have you done to us?
And like, yep. Nope, that's a fair way to put that. Like, you have cursed our goddamn family.
Oh, I'm sold. I want to watch this now.
It's fun. And Ruffalo is such a lovable. God, he's so good at playing drunk. It's scary.
Okay. Yeah,
You tell the story behind that fucking dumb cup
Stupid
of his.
cup. Yeah.
I think
dude,
Dad's trying to think of that if he used to drink iced tea out of there, so if he drinks, he thinks that I won't notice if he drinks whiskey out of it.
Yeah, no.
I think that's the logic,
he's
but I
got
know.
basically like it's not a Sonic Route 44 cup, but it's basically like a big
Yeah.
gulp
Oh,
that
my
he's
God.
just drinking vodka out of. Like, it's
like a
like people
commemorative
don't
cup
know.
you get at a hockey game or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
It's got like baseball facts on it and shit.
Yeah.
It's oh my God. But like
Just
just
full of
watching him
vodka.
try to like hold himself up by a cabinet and turn the stereo up at the
Honestly,
same time.
Props to the prop department for, hey, give me a sad cup to drink
Well,
out
here's the
of.
one my dad. Here's one I found.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm
no, it
looking
feels
for,
true.
but I know it when I see it. I need a sad cup.
Right.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Well,
I need to
watched
check that out. It sounds good.
I watched a bunch of Franklin and Bash, which I will just tell the other person out there who might be watching Franklin and Bash. Netflix fucked up and can't put things in order. Season 2 and season 3 are way out of order, and it matters. It's not a sitcom. There's continuity, and they meet characters and have relationships and shit.
My God.
So go check IMDb or Wikipedia or literally any record of the show.
Prime did that with Steven Universe to me, and it fucking
my
pissed
God.
me off.
Oh,
I don't understand it.
Really did
And there's
that?
no good mechanism to bitch. It's
And
still not as bad as the Nickelodeon app. We were trying to watch like Summer Camp Island or something.
Yes.
And it played episodes
It would play
in reverse
backwards.
order.
It would
So
play
it
them
would
in
play you
reverse
episode
order.
6, and then instead of moving to 7, it'd play 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Weird.
It was,
Every time.
It was real annoying.
God
That-
damn it.
that was so
And,
annoying.
Yeah, that sounds annoying that they fucked that up on Netflix. I mean, you would
Yeah.
think it would be at least a little better about
Right.
that. So
And unless you're on a computer, that's the only way you can go complain. I also watched a movie with Nick Kroll and Andrew Runnels. I think it's the other actor's name. I Don't Understand You.
I think I heard about that.
It's pretty funny. So they're a gay couple that are trying to adopt a kid, and they're kind of in the last stage of the adoption process, but it's also their anniversary, so they have a trip booked. So they're in Italy, kind of waiting to hear back about getting this kid. They don't really speak a lick of Italian, and basically the comedy of the movie is like the title implies, like
I don't
I
understand.
don't understand you. Because they keep misunderstanding, like they keep misunderstanding fucking everything, and nobody understands them. One of the running gags through it is that they keep assuming that all Italians hate gay people, and no one's mad at them. Literally, like nobody's mad at them for this.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time, like, did you see her recoil when like, no, you guys didn't understand the Italian, she said at the same time. She's not mad at you for being gay.
Right.
There's also an Italian word that I think means pack that sounds very close to the F word.
Oh no.
And so like they get real mad at one, like it's definitely got some fun points, but the real crux of the movie is that over the course of this, they accidentally kill, I don't know, 5-6 people.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like it just keeps happening. By the last one, like Nick Kroll's husband is just like, this can't be a thing we do back in LA. I don't want to keep doing this. I didn't want to do that one either. Like everybody keeps fucking dying. Having seen Tucker and Dale and other movies like,
Could be a
Cottage
name-
Country.
It's got to be, Cottage Country. There's got to be a name for this genre,
that genre.
of accidental.
Right.
You're kind of a slasher, but accidentally.
Right.
Like,
And like we've all seen a few movies like that. I was watching it with Fanny and she had not seen. So she, at the end of it, she's like, what kind of movie did they think they were making? Comedy or horror or what? And I was like, haha, you have discovered this genre. I would say that this one is a comedy because they really, really need the them earning like would you do anything for your kid? And like, well, I don't know. Never really anything. And over the course of the movie, they did like, well, I would do anything for my kid. And like, that's not really how this reads. They're trying to get back to the States because they found out that they got the kid.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And so they can't stay here and it feels like Snatch. Like, don't go to, you got any advice? Yeah. Don't go to Antwerp.
Yeah.
Like they just need to get out of Italy. And so it doesn't feel like doing anything for your child. It feels like doing anything for the selfish need of adopting a child.
Anything to
you know?
declare? Yeah. Don't fucking go to Italy.
Yeah. And so like the big like theme they needed to land It's not really either actor's fault, I don't think, but it just doesn't quite land for me. That said, I laughed a bunch, and a lot of the kills are fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I had a real good time. Nick Kroll doesn't do a lot of movies, I don't think, and this one was pretty fun. But it doesn't. I can see why it's not like burning up the charts, because that theme of like, oh, you'd do anything for your kid. What I needed to happen at the end of this movie is them to not get that kid, and like they should have like rushed into the hospital at the very end and seen the baby, and then the cops swarm in and go to credits, because you'll see it when you watch it. It's a fun time regardless, but I don't think they earn it. I'd be interested to know if other people feel like those characters earn that baby at the end.
Interesting. I should check that out. That's on Hulu, I think.
I think so. Hulu or Netflix, one of the two.
Okay.
I think it might be Hulu. And then Nick and I watched a movie from a few years ago that we were mad we hadn't heard about, called Snatchers. Which was originally called
titled
Plan B from Outer Space.
Yes!
Oh, I have heard that.
Fucking hell, that's a great title.
Great title.
So Snatchers was hilarious.
Girl gets pregnant over the course of a day having sex with her.
She loses her virginity to her boyfriend, and she is 9 months pregnant the next day. And turns out dipshit got infected by an alien or whatever. Basically got an alien STD while in Mexico over the summer.
And so she gives birth to an alien, and in the doctor's waiting room, takes off the doctor's head.
I mean, shears his head off with the birth.
Shoots it out.
It is an amazing practical effect.
Okay.
I laughed so fucking hard. But the whole movie it's just violent, blood covered. The alien is hilarious. Like the way the alien works is gross and funny, and a weird little practical puppet. It basically like spears into people's spines and then rides on the top of their head.
Yes.
Only because of the way it sits, they're like
crouch
slumped over.
down.
They're looking at the zombie host is staring at the ground, running at you.
Kind of like a Malignant.
Yeah.
You know how like
it's like hair down in its face, like staring at the ground with the arms forward, like, because this thing's sitting on the back of its head looking at you.
Interesting.
It was a really very cute movie. I can't believe I heard like
Invasion of the Body Snatchers they were real obvious about it.
Right, super obvious about it. Yeah, I got a big kick out of this. There's some of the way that the jokes are structured and the choices they make on like what to
It's originally a short that got used with the same.
Yeah, they made like a
really
6-minute short with the same cast, and that short is edited into this movie because I think they went from short to web series, like releasing it like a few minutes at a time, to a full movie that premiered at either South by or AFF. South by, I think.
Okay. And it's called Plan 9 from Outer Space. So we're talking about the Ed Wood movie, right?
Yeah. Only it was, so they were going to call theirs Plan B from Outer Space.
Plan B from Outer Space.
Which is pretty great. But then somebody, I don't know, they decided to call it Snatchers.
Maybe they don't have the rights to that, or I can't imagine.
Oh, so this is called Plan B, not Plan 9. Okay.
Oh, no, it's Plan B from Outer Space.
Yeah. Like the
morning after
Borgio fashion. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Only that was the original title. What's actually called on streaming is Snatchers.
Yeah, Snatchers. You know, because they're aliens, and also it's about her snatcher.
Gotcha.
So
it's not as bad as Peelers.
It's not bad. Like I guess.
But the movie's great. Movie's fucking hilarious.
Grabber, yeah, it's way better than Grabbers, but
I think that's about all I watched this week. We also watched Succubus, which I will say is better than its cover art, but not by a lot.
Yeah, we could afford Ron Perlman for a day.
He never gets out of his car. It's like, man, seriously.
Fucking Tracy Jordan.
It's a Tracy Jordan bit. That's all I could think the entire time because of watching that 30 Rock.
That's funny. Yeah, I paid to see that.
Yeah, that was a Western.
Yeah.
That's how this feels. Like Ron Perlman gets out of the car for like a minute and goes into one house. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's probably going to wrap it up for the diaries. Why don't we move over to the main course this week? Gen V came back for season 2.
Hey, Marie. You can't stay on the run forever. I need your help. You need to go back to school.
It was a mistake, leaving you. All of you.
This school, it's become a monument to mediocrity.
The new dean, he was at Elmira. Now he's at fucking Godolkin, so something's going on, but we don't know what.
plot is resuming a research program called Project Odessa that is spearheaded by Thomas Godolphin. And I need you to stop it.
We're all on the same side here. This is bigger than us. We need to figure out what the fuck he knows about Odessa.
For Andre.
Let me be very clear. This plan is crazy and I hate it. But I'm in.
Marvin, I assume, did you get fully caught up on the Gen V?
I did. I watched it all. I put it right into my veins.
I was a little worried about 3 episodes dropping at once, but I really enjoyed. I know Nick and I have talked about this before. Like, I forget about just how good the boys in Gen V are, and then I'll go back and watch it and be like, "Fucking shit, this show's awesome."
Well, when they recap,
yeah,
all they do is they show the explosions and the gore and stuff,
right?
And because it's I think you put it like it's their gore medicine, like sugar to put the medicine go down. Because what's shocking about Gen V and the boys that I forget every time is that no, it's shockingly trying to say something in the commentary of
absolutely.
The boys is successfully doing what Zack Snyder wants to tell you about superheroes.
Yeah. What Zack Snyder wishes he could do.
If superheroes were real people, real world, and were celebrities, like they would be real fuck ups and not. But also that some of them are are more complicated. I think with these 3 episodes that they dropped, Kate to me is one of the most interesting super villains I've seen, because she really can't see she's a villain.
Yeah.
To the point where I feel kind of bad for her, which is weird because she's kind of a mind raper. But I think they put me in a good spot of my favorite moment of these opener episodes of Gen V was the last couple minutes of the first episode, which was them. Kate's trying to touch Marie again, like, I'm doing this for your own good, that sort of bullshit.
Right.
And Jordan fucking wastes her.
Yeah.
Like, throws her into a thing, cracks her skull open.
Right.
And Marie can't put the gun, I need someone to hold her head together, and wait, we can't touch her. And they all just kind of look at each other and she's begging them to help her. And but also we can't trust you enough to not fucking push us.
Right. And any other show, somebody would say that, and then the other person would be like, I don't give a fuck, she's my friend, I got to do it. They all stop.
Yeah, they all.
Even Emma, who is very much against what's happening.
It changes the math on it,
and because you can't trust her, and you won't know if it happens,
and you won't. Yeah, you can't. And that's where, to me, if you're sitting there dying because your friends can't trust you anymore,
right? But then
and it's
it's one of the coldest moments, and then her living.
I thought she was straight up dead, and then revealing that later, I was like, oh shit, it's actually way more interesting that she's alive.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Kate straight up fucked everybody in that first season. And then, how could they trust her,
Right.
She's fictitiously not a good person at this point. And we saw what she did in The Boys. But, literally, there's just no avenue to trust there. Even though she got them out, there's still not
I think the avenue to trust is going to be her losing her powers.
Yeah. When she realizes just how worthless, Cypher was clear about it, but I don't think it's clicked for her.
Yeah, no.
How worthless Vought views her now.
How we can get Kate back on the team is the fact that Kate is confusing proximity with power to power.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you out of Elmira. Not before one of us died.
Yeah.
The fact that she didn't know Andre was dead shows me that
they're chumping you,
dude. You're not important in this organization.
Yeah, because Cypher knew.
Yeah, Cypher knew that. Yeah, everyone in the know, everyone important knows that.
Right, not you, Kate,
but not you, fucking dipshits. Also, when she gets out of commission, I was like, hey, wasn't she the one keeping Sam calm the whole time?
Right.
Are we concerned about that? Oh, he's seeing puppets again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I actually really enjoy that about Sam. I think that he is starting to find a balance without having to rely on her, because we were going to see that happen. But you don't know how steady that's going to be. So
Sam's a great parallel for a person with actually a mental disorder, because you feel bad for them and it's sad, but also he's actually, when he's on his bipolar tear, he's fucking dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, no, really.
It's talking about you can't trust Kate to touch you, but you can't kind of be around Sam because you don't know when he's gonna freak out. Like,
Right.
Does he know he's broken up with what's her face? That she broke up with him on that
Right?
thing? Like, did that register for him? Is he gonna come back to? Is he gonna come back to their place or whatever and try to like like how is that gonna go? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that he's broken. I think was her name Jennifer. I don't think he knows.
Uh-huh.
So, like, because he's like, yeah, well, okay, because he was like totally sidetracked. So,
I mean, he was. That was when puppets were starting to show up. I get it. I would be distracted if Kermit showed up.
yeah,
Like, I wouldn't be paying attention to whatever conversation I was having. Right. But
I gotta talk to the sandwich real quick.
Just that sandwich spits at him. You're a piece of shit.
Disgust me.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, 9/11 was an inside job. Oh!
So what do you think Cypher's powers are?
Man, Cypher's powers are a mind fuck. Like, Cypher's powers are convincing you he doesn't have powers or something. Like,
or that nothing's it's going to be something fucking squirrely.
Because he looks almost the exact same age in that photo that she.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, like, if it's like, it might be exactly what you said, manipulation. Maybe it's like even beyond that. Maybe it's like controlling the reality around him or something. I don't know. There's something.
Yeah. He is definitely in. I like the opening for this season. The opening is the actual opposite reflection of the opening of the season 1. How season 1 opens is a bullshit commercial with Clancy Brown of like performative inclusivity. They, I'm super inclusive, and they show Jordan as the bigender Asian. I'm super able, and there's a guy that's floating with a wheelchair. Like the performative corporate. We'll change our Twitter handle to the gay pride thing, which I also hate. Like, yeah, that's stupid. And like in
Greenzo.
Yeah, but also, and then this season I was like, oh, there is the flip side of that is where they don't see any value into that, and now they see the value of going the exact opposite direction.
Right.
And the commercial they show this time is like straight up propaganda. Like them coming down that those staircases feels like a threat. Yeah. Like whoever was in charge of marketing is fucking that up, because that doesn't make me feel safe at all.
Right.
But also I like that Cypher kind of gets it together of any fascist organization, realizes that, hey, yo, so you know that the humans outnumber us 10 million to 1, right? And that not all of us are bulletproof.
Right.
So, like,
if they get their shit together,
if they kind of decided they were done with us, like, so their iron claw grip is like why fascist governments always fail is because they have to tighten their grip to maintain control, but the tightening of the grip makes more resistance. Yeah. Until the whole thing collapses. Right. So,
definitely not logistic with thinking that we have going on in our world.
In this is what I thought when they set that up for Boys season 4, when they set that up of like Homelander and the new president, and like, okay, so I think this was supposed to be a cautionary tale of like what could happen, guys, and then all of a sudden, 2024, and we have to like, okay, I guess it's just a reflection of our current world. They were set up to go either way, you know?
Right.
The Marie calling their bluff on when they exonerate the other two for their crimes, and like, well, I was with them, so if they're exonerated, technically, like, I'm exonerated, which is a crazy plan, but I do like the balls of it.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately it works because like they've already set themselves up, you know. So
the only problem I'm having is that Marie is a little too cavalier. Like they flipped that a little too fast. Of like, Jordan is mad at her for like the right reasons.
That's a really great scene, but I kind of needed it to be one more episode.
Well, the fact that Marie got out.
Jordan's dead right.
Saw her chance, got out, and then like, well, what would you have done? Come back.
Yeah, no.
That Marie's reply back at that point is, well, that would have been like, basically
that
she
would've
says
been
like,
so
well, it would have
easy.
been hard. Yeah, like it would have been
Yeah.
so easy. Like, no,
You.
I didn't say it wouldn't have been hard. I said I would have tried.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I had a plan. I'm saying you.
So now I got it in the back of my mind.
A sister who hates you.
So it's now in the back of my mind. If we get another situation, I know you won't come back for me.
Right. Yeah, and that is pretty fucked. Like, she should have figured out some way, or at least been shown to like try to be.
Well, her sister
I'll
isn't
bring her
an
around.
imminent.
How to get that.
If her sister was in danger or something, that would be more like. But her sister just doesn't want to see her.
Right. Her sister's going to
Yeah.
low grade hate you next year, the same as right now.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Your
not time. There's
Yeah,
no
no,
time
your
clock on
sister's
that.
gonna hate you the same amount.
Yeah.
Next year, like it doesn't like.
But your friends are in a camp. Man.
When she's shocked that Andre is dead, I'm like, well, yeah, you left him in a fucking Nazi
Yeah.
like camp.
Like you left him in like a gulag, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, not all of them were gonna make it.
Right. Also, speaking of not all of them are going to make it, I do love Emma being like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm not in Nazi. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not in Viking gladiator class, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever
y'all
the
are
fuck
in.
that
Good
is.
luck with that.
Heal.
That first time when that
Maybe.
dude comes out with whatever
The hammer?
Vicor or
The
whatever the shit
Vicor.
his name is.
Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. Which he wants to deep throat my hammer. But man, when Cypher walks back in and like, he'll heal, I
Probably.
think.
I don't know,
Probably.
man. That guy's bent in half.
Man, he smacks that kid through that wall.
Yeah.
Well, another one of my sort of complaints, but Gen V kind of has to do it, is the fact that boys in Gen V kind of have differing power sets of how the superheroes work. In the boys, it seems like everyone has their power, but also they're low grade, super strong, and indestructible.
Like a basic way to survive having the power. Like everyone seems to have a basic comic book you could take a punch. Like Black Widow in Marvel falls 3 stories and is fine.
A-Train is fast, but also he can get shot and not die.
Well, A-Train runs through Huey's girlfriend, but A-Train doesn't take damage.
Right. No. And when Huey gets the teleport power, he can punch Homelander and it's effective.
Right.
Like it's so in the boys, it's treated that you get a low grade.
No, man, these kids kind of have half-baked powers, man.
And it seems like almost all, and the reason they do it is so that I'm in the boys, all the characters I care about, most of them don't have powers or in a situation where there's someone more powerful than them. So now in this situation, when they fight people with guns, I'm low grade concerned because I actually don't know if they're bulletproof.
So my headcanon for this is simple and brutal. Everyone you've seen in the boys is mostly an adult. And everyone you've seen in Gen V is still a teen.
Okay.
And it's not that anyone does anything. They just don't make it.
Damn shit. So only the actual durable people
Like,
get to
if
the
you
7.
weren't born with also some durability,
yeah,
you don't make it out of college.
Yeah.
No,
that
that's
makes sense.
baseline. Because Marie gets hit by those Homelander dudes,
Uh-huh.
and she gets punched in the face and she bleeds. And I was like, wait a minute, shouldn't his fucking hand break on her face? Like,
Right.
maybe
Man, I do like her having to take advice from the person you do not want to be listening to or take. Like you don't know what's up with Cypher, but you know you shouldn't make him your mentor. But he's dead right that, like, I'm sorry, why are you still cutting yourself?
Yeah.
yeah, that seems dumb.
That seems dumb. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I have to. Okay, I mean,
I don't think so.
it seems like self-harm.
Right.
Like, you can control that dude's blood in his heart to where he had to actually his Viking keeping his like.
That was amazing. When Nick was like, is he
Okay.
beating his own heart?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because he just figures out what rhythm she's fucking
yeah,
up. And like,
that was
all
actually
right.
kind of fucking metal. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, that's hardcore. Love it.
fucking great.
Love it.
Yeah,
I'm digging the 3 episodes back. I know it's just going to drop like I think 1 a week from here on, but
Yeah, well.
so glad to have Gen V back. I can't wait for their, I guess, final season of The Boys.
well, also them losing that actor for Andre.
That
How they handle that is interesting.
so we knew
Considering
they'd have to kill him off screen. There's just
Yeah.
no way around it. He
Yeah.
died in
I think they're
motorcycle
handling it
accident.
very well, though. Like,
So the to me the dramatic trick that almost no show gets to pull that they're getting to use here by just weird plot miracle, by having him die off screen, not just for me as an audience member, but for Kate as a character on the show,
Mhm.
I thought was awesome, because you actually get to have this moment where Kate gets to be a proxy character for me going, what? He's dead?
Yeah.
And then the other characters getting to have the reaction of, fuck you.
Yeah.
No, fuck yourself. Stop crying. Fuck yourself. I don't know why that put a little extra. I don't know. It distracted from the meta outside of the show off-screen reason they had to do it. It somehow distracted from that a little bit for me and gave this extra emotional knife twist that I thought
the fact that she can't. There's no closure for Kate now.
And they get to do it twice. They get to do it with her and with Marie.
Because she had a thing with Andre. And yeah, Marie was like, he was trying to be you.
And it also helped, because of having Marie leave them, I needed to see that the show also understands that Marie was in the wrong there. And that helped with that. By Jordan being able to be like, no, fuck yourself.
I think
fuck you.
It was a little fast for me for Jordan and them to get back together.
Yeah.
But I do like Jordan.
That was a beautiful scene, though.
Staying in their female form and going, is this okay?
Because we had discussed it before when they hooked up before that I don't think Marie asked them to change.
They switched. Yeah.
But Jordan switched because Jordan was more comfortable.
Right. And she has they have that conversation with Invisible Guy.
Yeah.
With like, it sounds like your hang up. So you switched for her.
Yeah.
That sounds like a you thing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so this time I loved the, like, if I stay like this, is that okay? And like, oh, that's so fucking great.
No, I like that. And then when Marie tells him, I love you, and like, so you can't tell the first person like you have sex with that they love you. What?
Like no, the fact that you don't understand that's a bad idea is proof of my point.
Yeah.
And the fact that Jordan switches to the male body when admitting that they love Marie because that was the intense trying to guard themselves, and then switching to the female body to be vulnerable and reveal the
realizing that that's
assault.
Not just a fight thing. That's emotional defense.
There's
and
real
offense
so
too.
What I like about Boys and Gen V, there's real thought to. So Jordan can switch between genders. So you have to decide what gender they are in a scene.
Right.
And there's real thought to in each scene as to what gender she is. There's a fucking like psychology. There's a logic to it.
Well, and they teach it to us so that we know when Jordan switches at the podium.
Yeah,
we know
that what's about to
happen.
Yeah,
that like you switch to female, it's about to go off.
And I think part of the reason for that also is that maybe coming from a female, it might have been more accessible for them to hear at that time.
Oh, cool. Maybe it was a conscious decision.
Right.
Yeah, because like maybe she was feeling like, oh, if I say this as a guy, it's going to sound really
right. You got your choice of
a woman.
Yeah,
maybe people be a little more willing to hear it.
That's the mark of a good show because you have two reasons for that: the unconscious reason, which would be the what they feel safe as, or a conscious reason, which would make them as
audience manipulate. Yeah,
audience manipulation. Both those are interesting.
Yeah, both those are cool. Yeah. I'm taking the shit out of this show. I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
The one thing I was really annoyed with is that Emma didn't tell whatever the tail girl didn't tell her to like stop terrorizing the fucking barista.
My God, they're gonna get that barista killed.
That barista's gonna die, man. Stop doing that.
Oh man. So I love the actress that plays Emma. Her line deliveries and shit are fantastic.
Man, I thought your power was just
when she's rolling on Molly and shit. That was hilarious. But the line in the closet when she says, "I don't know, I thought your power was tail?
I'm a chameleon." That makes sense.
We had to rewind that back a couple of times of like her delivery on like you can tell she's hearing it as she says it.
For the first time that sounds dumb when I say it.
You're right.
Okay.
It can't be that. I don't know why I've never really looked at it before. I just thought your power was tail.
Tail's not a power. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, fucking awesome. And her roommate being like, "Shut up! You are like 1 week away from starting a tail kink OnlyFans."
The Emma is like I think one of my favorite character on Gen V probably because they've gotten over the binge purging element of it and realizing that they're growing and shrinking is really connected to their emotions.
Yeah.
So, like, what makes her feel small? What makes her feel big?
Mm-hmm.
Which is great that she doesn't have to binge and purge anymore, but also now it's fully tied to her emotions. So when she's rolling on Molly and solves a mystery, all of a sudden she feels awesome.
It gets huge. I love that. It's like, yes, it's fully tied to your emotions, and now you're on a drug that makes your impulse control of your emotional reactions.
She has to explain to Polarity later, like, no, actually, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
That, like,
he's like, are we going to talk about that? Like, oh, what? Oh, when and like, oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
She knew what would work, and she explains it too. Of like,
right.
Like, no, it's actually better, but I knew that would.
Yeah, I knew that would do. I just got to figure out what makes me feel the other thing now, and like get a better grip on it.
I know that sounds sad, but
yeah,
you know,
but
she's like, "Well, it's emergency. It's emergency. I had to do it." So
also, I think Polarity is a good character to switch the Andre. Like, obviously, they had a storyline for Andre, and they're pasting over his dad on it a little bit.
And you've got a character that can do if you had anything plot wise that relied on
right. If they had anything written. Like
I have to assume that Andre would have gone with her to find the
sure.
You know, if I was rewriting this
with the Rememberer,
your Rememberer,
whatever the fuck his dumb name was,
never forgets.
Remember? What's with the shush? Did they explain why
is he a librarian?
Shush? Why? You fucked up my line. So
that realizing that she's in a Rememberer shirt swag, shirt swag.
She needed a thing
because she walked out of there naked, and you know he has a box of that shit at work behind his desk.
I didn't even pick that up. That's funny.
She's in a Rememberer shirt.
But also, he is fully on the like. He in that first season, he was all on the Vought train of like, son, don't go save those people, and like toe the company line. That's the only way you'll be safe, and like that's what he was taught as. Okay, go along to get along. This is just how things are. And really him seeing that room with all the Nazi shit was like, oh yeah, the real, what you are actually complicit in. And the fact that it didn't work. His son got killed.
Right.
Like the amount of stuff he was supposed to do was supposed to keep him and his family safe. And it's fucking really good.
There's thinking you work for a shitty corporation, but shut up, son. That's how the world really works.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's walking into that room full of Nazi shit and Klan crap.
Yeah.
And
it's what you put your son in this machine, and it killed him. And you know it.
It's what it always boils down to. And Gen V and the boys, like it's always like it always goes back to that Nazi ideal,
Mm-hmm.
That like perfect race, and that's where all this.
Yeah. Stormfront and all that.
The fact
bullshit.
that everyone is so willing to give up things they care about for power, even though they don't actually have power.
Right.
Like Polarity realizes that he doesn't have he didn't have the juice to save his own son.
Right. You don't have shit, man.
Then you don't have shit. Like Emma not being able to. The minute she loses her power, she loses all.
Yeah.
Or Kate, right? The minute she loses her powers. She loses all influence.
But they are absolutely quiet part out loud clear about it too.
Yeah.
No, the only person that has power in this universe is Homelander.
Right.
Like, because if that's the survival of the fittest element of no, I can kill anyone.
And so I have to assume that the Odessa Project is same as the disease. It is really meant to be a check on Homelander.
Yes. I think they're making Homelander weapons.
They might have been. Godolkin, was this before Homelander? Because they were taking.
It's before Homelander.
Because
I think it's
because he was there while they were taking that shot.
But it's in the 60s, so it's not. It's not before Stormfront.
This is
right.
It's the same thing with the virus, and the Odessa are not specifically Homelander, but they're the way to control soups.
Okay.
Like you need a way that. To me, Marie's blood power and the virus attacking the compound V in the blood, to me, all this ends with her combining her powers with the virus and making a contagious virus that goes and eliminates the compound V in everyone's blood.
Maybe, yeah.
This is a universe that shows it cannot stand.
Honestly, if the boys ends with making the entire world immune to soups, to superpowers, so that you can't have any more soups, that would be actually a fucking hilarious.
And now you have a bunch of people that are like that. To me, you don't kill Homelander. That's not satisfying.
No, and that's Butcher's true goal is no more soups.
Yeah.
I want to, at the end of this, I don't want to see Homelander dead. I want to see him normal.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Fucking,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I hope we're going with it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think
that's a pretty good spot to leave it off on.
Because she can sense the compound V in people's blood, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe she can't right now because she's pretty bad at her powers. But
she's real bad at it. Like, yeah.
But she'll get there. She's not Whisper terrible.
Yeah,
I mean, no one's that bad.
I don't know if she can sense because she couldn't pick up on Newman when she met her.
I think she'll learn to. I think
But
she's
she
a lot of
probably
crazy
she
shit.
might be able to sense because Newman could tell. So
Yeah.
Yes. Right. And her powers are kind of like Newman's.
Yep.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Right?
they are the exact same thing. So
I think they are.
yeah.
She just can't blow up heads yet because she's not good enough.
Yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I suppose once you get to blowing up heads, you don't fuck around with the other shit, right?
Yeah.
Like once it's blow up heads, that's your go-to move. Like I get that.
Yeah. Oh man, I love this show, guys. I really do. I love all of it.
Well, that's probably going to wrap it up for us this week. Thanks, Marvin, for dropping by and telling us all about Screen.Write.Repeat.
Yeah. Do you want
Folks
to
can
pump
go listen
those-
to the episodes right now.
Yes, we'll drop those on our feed. But in just in case people want to check it out on your feeds, you want to drop where they can find it on
Yeah, where should they go look for it for reals?
podcatchers or social medias, whatever.
Yes, we are available everywhere. I put it out on everything. Screen.Write.Repeat, wherever you get your podcasts. And then you guys can hear the finale with Les and Nick. Oh god, we will do a 3-week release schedule because I want everybody to kind of catch up, kind of the way we work.
Mhm.
So it'll be out there.
Mhm.
It'll probably be in December-ish.
Well, people can get started on it now, and we'll keep talking about it here. And
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it was fun to do. It's gonna be fun for everybody to hear it, I think.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
And until next time,
Stevie
Dudes
dudes
out.
out. Let's get some Compound TV.
yeah, Compound TV.
Time's come.
You're stronger than the others. Embrace it.
This makes you one of the most powerful suits in the world. I'm not any chosen one. Chosen ones are like Harry Potter, Neo, fucking Frodo.